Good afternoon. We start with this hour with the latest in the rape trial against the Nigerian pastor Timothy Omotoso, resuming today in Gqeberha. The first witness, one of his first alleged rape victims, Cheryl Zondi, was expected to take the stand. However, that did not happen today. Siphosethu Booi attended proceedings. He joins us now. Siphosethu, good afternoon to you. Cheryl Zondi would be testifying for a second time. She testified in the first trial in this case. What happened today?
Well, you're quite correct, Stephen. You remember that when Cheryl Zondi testified in the first leg of the trial, she was only 22 years old. And as far as we understand, she's now 27 years old. We did see her in court. She was here, but in a separate room. And however, because of the long cross-examination by the defense lawyer, Peter Doberman, the state prosecutor then decided that it would actually be a little bit unfair and also put a bit of pressure with regards to her testimony today. So they'd rather conclude today's cross-examination by the defense lawyer, Peter Doberman, and then only start with the trial and the testimony of Cheryl Zondi tomorrow. We are expecting her to take the stand at around 9:30 a.m. in the morning. And you remember also, Stephen, that Cheryl Zondi was also a part of the group that Vuyiseka Nondlazi was singing in. And of course, we heard today the defense lawyer, Peter Doberman, saying that, Cheryl Zondi, as well as, of course, Vuyiseka Nondlazi, were the ones that actually approached me, specifically speaking about Vuyiseka Nondlazi, saying that they were the ones that approached me, saying that they wanted me to coach them as far as their singing careers are concerned, and that they asked that they be moved, or rather relocated to Durban, and that's where they were. And Nondlazi is saying that, but he's not been truthful. Omotoso's not been truthful. He knows exactly what he did to me, and he further knows that he's the one that had asked my stepmother for the permission to change my life. And Peter Doberman asking her, but on the other sexual accounts and also offences that you alleged that Mr. Omotoso did to you, he says that yes, you did come to his room. However, you were just there to rub his feet. Nothing sexually that's more happened, like you claim that he fondled with your breasts, and also he had told you that you are fire. Even so, he never said that you were his girlfriend. And the witness saying that, but he said I was his girlfriend. Furthermore, why would he call me fire and say that I am sexy if he didn't mean it in a sexual way? And Peter Doberman also saying that, but you could have ran out. And the accused saying, but how could I have done that when I was afraid of this man? You must remember that this man used to perform big miracles. He was one that would put a curse on someone's life and certain things would actually happen. So I was afraid of my safety, and I was not sure if whether or not my family was in good hands or would be protected should I have objected or even said no to him. Furthermore, I know how his behavior is. He's very short-tempered. This is a man that everyone really respected. This was a man that if I were to come out and say that I was sexually assaulted by this man, no one would have believed me. So we are expecting Cheryl Zondi to also make her own, case, or rather state her case with regards to this matter. It's not quite clear at this point if whether or not she'll also be in brief detail with regards to similar situations happening to her as well, because all these counts that have been made today by the witness, Vuyiseka Nondlazi, have been refuted, of course, by defense lawyer Peter Doberman. So Cheryl Zondi will be back in court tomorrow morning, Stephen, to give her testimony.
Siphosethu Booi, thank you very much indeed. Really appreciate the update.